Dripping sauce, still your girl on the living stars. All about I, no Steven Jones, bust material, cut from a different cloth. Started in the class, big old brands, took advice from my aunt not to pick up scans. Rush brands, set the scheme to fill up dance. Yeah, we're back on here. I'm a little more energized now, if you're.
Because your song.
Yes, I heard my song and it gave me that bounce. So yes, I'm ready to slay Ifyok.
All right, I've been waiting for you to wake up.
Okay. Right, so we talked about this earlier a little. I want to talk more about it. This is obviously Wade's last season in the NBA,
right.
And he just had his last game against his brother. LeBron, and it was so emotional. Like Lakers put up the video for him and the montage, and then they had like the last few minutes they were guarding each other. Mm-hmm. Like it was mad. The atmosphere was crazy. It was. But what did you take away from that game though?
D Wade is definitely probably the second best shooting guard ever.
Don't do that. Oh my gosh.
Now hold on, let me finish, man.
Oh my gosh.
D Wade is definitely the second best shooting guard ever.
Oh my gosh.
So
he did it again.
You don't finish Didikay.
He did it again. Oh my gosh, he did it again.
I think with him playing his
okay.
game
My
against
heart.
And LeBron being the best small forward of all time, like I think it's a duo that we'll all miss.
I'm going home. Call producers, they're going to take over this. Oh my gosh.
I think it's a duo that we'll always miss because they played so many great games against one another, and we all know what they did when they were together. So,
Before I let you go on, you said he's the second best. Who is the best shooting guard?
Jordan, of course.
So you put him over Kobe Bryant?
What do you think?
You put. Oh. Lord help me. Lord help me.
Amen.
Lord help
amen,
me.
amen.
Help me be cool. Yeah. I'm cool. I'm fine. Go on.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's a duel that we'll all miss, and just to see Wade in the game, like
the blasphemy in this man's mouth. Oh.
Wade is a player who has been so iconic to basketball. Without the injuries, he could have done more, but I mean, let's not make excuses. I mean, he did what he did. And just a great player to always remember. So this last game against LeBron is just memory in our hearts.
Look, okay.
I don't know. You tell us what you think.
I won't let you bait me into hating on Wade because I love doing Wade. I love doing Wade. I obviously is my third best shooting guard, but not just like people that especially younger kids right now that didn't get to see Wade in his earlier years.
In his prime.
In his prime. They didn't get to see when he carried a team to win a championship against Dallas.
Right.
And when I say he carried them, like I know he had Shaq, but Shaq was injured a majority of that playoffs.
Yeah, right.
So Wade put them on his back, like, hey.
Even in the finals, I mean, when they were down two games to none.
Yeah. They were, and then they came back and won 4 games straight. So, like, I'd seen greatness from Wade over and over, right. And then LeBron saw the same greatness and he decided to go to Wade and big bro.
I think they were friends from even before they got drafted.
Yeah, they're friends from the draft. Yeah, but I'm saying LeBron saw it and went to beg him to teach him how to win. Yeah. That's why he went to Miami and joined him.
I mean, at least he won 3 championships.
Yeah, he won 3, but 2 are courtesy of Ben Wade.
Well, when Giannis wins 1 from practicing without any
superstars. This is not even our Giannis though.
I think that's what you're trying to bait me into. But
leave Giannis alone. Leave Giannis alone. Nah, man.
I'll take you there. I know how to 2-step.
No. You're trying to take me away from the blasphemy that you spewed earlier on. Don't worry, I'm getting there.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I
mean,
you're
not even entitled to that kind of opinion.
Without the knee injuries, we all saw what Wade was about, and
Wade was great. Obviously, gave LeBron 2 rings. He gave Shaq 1 ring. At one point, he put Shaq above Kobe when it came to championships. Until Kobe came back and in 2009 and 10.
Yeah, with Phil Jackson, right?
Coaches don't play.
I know, but he's the only coach to ever have 11 rings.
Well, when you've coached 3 of the top 10 players in the world, you're going to have 11 rings.
Really?
Yeah, he coached Michael Jordan, he coached Shaq, he coached Kobe. Of course you're going to have rings. He coached Scottie Pippen, a top 50 player of all
So you're
time.
saying that all the other coaches that coached Shaq and Kobe.
Kobe was a baby at the time, and he was on the bench in his first year.
Let's remember, like, when Shaq left, Phil left as well.
Yeah?
And Kobe didn't win any championships.
Yeah, but Kobe went on a 50-point barrage.
Yeah, but remember, when Phil came back.
Yeah, but Kobe won MVP without Phil.
That's okay, I'm talking about championships right now.
Well, okay, so we were talking about championships.
Yeah.
So we've agreed that championships are important. So somebody has 5 rings, somebody has 6 rings. And you said that someone that has 3 rings is the second best shooting guard.
We said
You need to be banned. You need to be tested.
Relax.
Now give me
We
you're
said-
give me a red card if you're
If you
We said championships are important, not everything, right?
Okay, so let's take away championships now.
Right.
Let's say championships or not. What is Wade better than Kobe in?
Defensively, he's a
Oh my gosh, Kobe was 12-time all defense. 12. More than LeBron, more than Wade.
Yeah,
The only person that probably has up to him is MJ.
No, I'm talking about on court defense. I'm not talking about like achievements. Like if you watch Wade guard in his prime, nobody was getting by him. He was blocking Shaq. He was blocking big men.
Wade, when it comes
He was
to
averaging over a block a game, almost 2 blocks a game.
there's this stat I saw: people under 6'4", under 6'5".
And let's look at the NBA then, like, and realize that there were no defensive interior guards. Like,
There were.
please tell
Wait,
me.
you mean 2 guards?
Yeah, like who?
First, Kobe was 1.
No, I'm not. I'm saying
Cephalosha was
exactly.
a 2 guard. Klay Thompson currently is a very good defender.
No, hold on, we're going back, not
Back to their era
Kobe
with the
era.
Gary Paytons, with why they're not coming to my head right now.
I know. They don't
but-
exist.
Hey, come on. Kobe
they
and
don't
Wade.
exist.
Kobe and Wade actually made their names off these people. Tony Allen, come on.
They don't exist. They don't exist.
I'm giving you
You're
names
talking about
though.
players that were only. Well, I'm not even gonna go into that.
They were only defensive, right? That's what makes
I'm-
Kobe great.
I'm not
Because
gonna
Kobe
go
was
into
great
that
on the offense,
because
and then he'll kill you on
You
defense.
can't compare a generation of having Kawhi's, Klay Thompsons, and Russ Westbrooks, Kemba Walkers, and with the generation that just had like Kobe and Cephalosha.
Well, first of all, Kemba Walker is not a defensive threat
Come
to
on,
anybody.
I mean, there was,
I would score on Kemba
there was
Walker.
there was a guy that Kobe used to play against that used to call himself the Kobe stopper, Ruben Patterson.
You,
I think you need to look him up.
you, and him need to be tested.
you need to look him.
First of all, the disrespect, though. Oh my gosh.
The Kobe stopper. Okay, what about Chris Childs that gave Kobe a 2-piece?
Yeah, he punched him. That's how you know Kobe's a killer. Like Kobe had scored on this guy so he didn't know what else to do. He punched him like literally. I can't guard you.
There were literally no defensive twos in the league at that period.
Bro,
Literally
come on,
none.
bro. You can't just throw out statements like
But
that. Like,
hold on, let's stay on topic because I feel like
'Cause
this is a disrespect to Wade. Like,
Wade is third. There's no disrespect.
I think-
Many people put him
You're
fourth.
disrespecting
Many
the
people
guy.
put him fourth. and let me tell you why they put him fourth. They put him behind Jerry West.
you're disrespectful. Please stop it.
You're being disrespectful. Kobe is the god, and
Stop
you
it,
just
stop
said Kobe
it,
is
stop
not
it.
top two. Oh, ooh. All right.
On the thieving stuffs.
Breathe.
On the thieving stuffs.
Nah, man, nah. You're not getting away with that. The number 1 shooting guard ever is Kobe Bryant. Number 2 is Michael Jordan. Number
your
3
problem.
is Dwayne Wade.
Hey, listen, that's your problem.
Oh.
I'm even thinking about moving Klay Thompson ahead of Kobe.
Okay, all right. You need to call security. Can somebody call security, please? I'll do this show
Hold
alone.
on.
Like,
Did I skip James Harden?
Security.
call
Where
security.
are
I can't do
you?
this.
Did I skip James Harden?
Oh my gosh.
This is getting really hard because Kobe might not be a top 5.
But then again, you need to match up. If you're word for word, I mean, instead of calling security to your you know you're capable.
Nah, he needs to like. That's like somebody coming here to say you don't need air to leave. Like,
I hear you.
how can you say Kobe Bryant, the greatest player of all time, is not the best shooting guard? Is not among the top 2 shooting guards? Whatever it is you've been smoking,
Just
we need to discuss that after we leave this show. Well, okay, so we just talked about Wade and Bron.
Right.
They played together a lot. It was 4 years actually. Well, 4 years, and they. If we're going to add Cleveland, should we add Cleveland? When we came to Cleveland.
So, you want to add last season?
So 4.5 years.
4.5 years. Yeah.
All right. So, do you think they were the best duo in the NBA ever?
Yes, they were.
Well, okay. I know you always have crazy top 3 or top. So, what's your top 5 best duos?
Okay. So, are you sure you're ready for this, or you want to go first? Because
Okay. Wait. Let me breathe, because I know you're going to say something very blasphemous. So.
I know. I think you're asthmatic. We'll check that out after we leave here. So my top 5 duos, with all respect to,
No, you're already disrespectful. We know that.
So
Don't say.
Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. It has to be first.
So the Splash Brothers.
Right. And then the Splash Fathers, Bird and McHale.
Bird and McHale. All right.
And then
Some Celtics love here.
yeah, definitely. And then we got Jordan and Pippen, of course. I should say Pippen and Jordan, to be honest, but whatever.
Why do you want to say Pippen first?
Because he was the anchor. Without the anchor, you can't really sail the ship.
Okay. So Pippen was the anchor, and then you put Jordan ahead of Kobe. Don't worry, just
Let me
go
just
on.
finish. Like I think you're really disrespectful.
You're disrespectful, but go on.
And then I got Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis. Like some of you guys might not remember Rashard Lewis, but Rashard Lewis, when he was in Seattle with Ray Allen, was one of the best players in the league, and he also was the first NBA player to sign 100. Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah. Right.
And he was also the first player to ever sign an NBA contract worth $100 million or more, just to prove how good he was at the time.
All right.
And then last but not least, I'm gonna have to. I got 4. I got 2 duos here, and it's between Stockton, Malone, and LeBron, and something between LeBron, Kyrie, and Wade.
Pick one.
LeBron, Kyrie, and Wade.
LeBron, Kyrie, and Wade. That's not have the trio. They didn't even play together. What's wrong with this guy?
They did
Pick
last
one.
season. They did.
Pick. Kyrie wasn't there last season.
Okay, sorry. But I'm just saying, like,
Pick one.
Like LeBron and Wade was so good, and then LeBron and Kyrie, especially when they won the championship.
Nope. Pick one.
So I'm gonna have to go with LeBron and Wade, just out of respect.
Okay. Well, first of all, kids at home, if you're listening to this and you just heard Ifyok, that just tells you why you shouldn't do drugs. All right. You need to understand that it will mess with your mind. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I'm just so my top 5, which is the same top 5.
I'm sure you just have the same top 5 as everybody else.
Well, I don't know.
Let's find out.
I'll start from some people you mentioned. So Stockton and Malone.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Stockton is number 1 in assists all time.
Right.
Malone is number 2 in points all time. So obviously they're doing something right.
Right.
Still going by those stats, Magic Johnson and Kareem.
Very good.
Because Magic is number 1 in assists per game all time. Kareem is number 1 in points, obviously.
Hold on. Can I take off Bird and McHale?
Nope. You had a chance.
I want to put on Tony Parker and Tim Duncan.
Okay, who do you take off?
Bird and McHale.
Bird and McHale. All right, that's fine. Okay, so I mentioned 2 now.
Right.
Using all time. I have Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant when they're in OKC.
Okay,
There was 5 scoring champions.
Keep going.
Because Westbrook won 1. There was an MVP. Anyways, yeah, Westbrook and KD. I have Wade and Bron also.
I know you do. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, because I'm not a hater. Like
I'm not surprised.
I call it as I see it.
I know you better.
And finally, the most dominant duo ever. Drum roll, please. Kobe and Shaq.
Wow.
Come on, Kobe and Shaq.
I'm not surprised.
Well, of course you shouldn't be surprised. Facts. You can't guard any of them. You can't.
You couldn't because, Shaq is the most dominant big man. And that's with all due respect to Russell and Chamberlain. And
you're about to be disrespectful.
that's
I
all
know.
due respect, but
I could
Shaq
feel
is the most dominant big man ever to play the game.
they're the most dominant duo.
And, I think you could add anybody with Shaq that was on that team. But
Oh really? Well, he was with Penny. What happened?
they went to the Eastern Conference
And
Finals.
got swept.
Yeah, but
They got swept. Like,
But
get
then,
out.
instead of Shaq staying to keep building that team, he just left.
He went to meet a better player who was a rookie. Like Kobe, you know what? You're 17 years old,
Yeah, but
but you're
Shaq
better than the 4-year vet I
Shaq
have on my
left
team.
before Kobe was drafted.
No, Shaq came the same year with Kobe.
Yeah.
Like Jerry West said,
Before
I
the
want
draft.
Shaq and I want that young
I'm
kid.
just saying before the draft.
What do you mean for the draft?
Yeah, because remember Kobe was drafted by
Listen,
Charlotte.
Jerry West, who is the best
And
NBA front office guy of all time,
Mastermind.
he saw both of them. He saw Kobe at 17, he saw Shaq, and he knew what this was going to bring. That was 4 trips to the finals with 3 championships. You couldn't do anything. Iverson had a 50-point game one time. In that final series, they went 16-1. They lost 1 game in an entire playoffs. I mean, the last time that was done was when Golden State had 4 All-Stars. So, I mean, come on, man, give them some love. Come on, Kobe and Shaq.
I'll give Phil Jackson more love. I keep saying that. Phil Jackson is the best coach I've ever seen.
Phil
in
Jackson
sport.
is just, by the way, you know he doesn't like your LeBron, or they
in
don't
any
like each
sport.
other.
I know, because he didn't get to coach him, so that's unfortunate. But I think had he got
LeBron is lucky Phil Jackson didn't get to coach him.
I don't know about that. But I think he's just jealous.
You know, I need to stop talking basketball with you before you raise my blood pressure.
So you prefer that I talk basketball, too?
I think I'd prefer that, Kiki. Yes.
So that you can win me, Abby.
Yo, so you had some questions for me, I heard, and.
Yeah, I got some questions for you.
Oh, we ready?
You know,
We ready.
been listening to your songs, and I want to get
Why they clear your throat like?
Didikay as I want to help your fans and myself get to know more about Didikay as an artist.
All right.
So, what is your muse for creating your
Wait,
music?
guys, hold on. Now basketball they talk.
Yeah, no, just segue.
Okay.
That's a great question.
Let me rephrase that question
Okay.
for you. This your basketball scene tune,
Yeah.
Bounce,
Yeah.
was produced by you. Okay.
No, it wasn't produced by me. It was produced by DV Ben.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it was all about for basketball.
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
So it means you do music and basketball together.
Yeah, I actually did play in a league before.
Okay.
Yeah, but
In the basketball league.
Yeah, in the UK. But obviously I picked music because your body cannot fail on you when it comes to music.
So are you saying your basketball career is still on this thing?
Yes.
If you're
Whoa!
happy.
Whoa!
If you don't like this man at all,
No,
though.
I do.
Village people. Okay.
But to answer your question about the muse thing, I think any and everything. So, first of all, a lot of interactions I have with people. Like, I could talk to you and Kiki today, and it's Sidibe or whoever here, and I take something away from it, or if it makes me think, it's most likely going to make me want to go back and see if I could make something creative about it. So, like the song she played earlier, Focus, that was so. There was this talk about how everybody wants to have a say in your life. You know, especially in Nigeria, everybody thinks that they're an uncle because they say community raises a child. So, like,
why especially Nigeria? I mean, you've been abroad.
Well, in a lot of places, people just mind their business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nigeria, you're saying they don't mind it?
They don't. you know that.
So it's only
like,
Nigeria that they don't mind.
not only Nigeria. No. I said especially. No, hey, don't eat me up.
Wait,
I
let
don't
me
like
ask
this energy.
you. How many countries of the world have you been in? That you're saying Nigeria especially.
I've been to Nigeria.
Okay.
Been to Nigeria.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. So, anyways, yeah. So, basically, that was just it has come off a lot of interactions that
Mm-hmm.
and I realized, okay, I would actually prefer if life was like this. But when I make it into a song, I make it a bit more comical. It's probably more serious when I think about it, but try to make it a little more comical so we could at least laugh about it and nobody comes from
Okay,
it.
do you have future plans of being a coach in basketball?
Yeah, I've thought about that before. Possibly, yeah.
Would you like to coach a team here in Nigeria?
Will it be smooth for you? Especially here in Nigeria, of course,
Especially.
mixing music and basketball.
Well, that's the thing.
That's a beautiful idea.
I have always mixed music with almost everything.
Okay.
So and I think I can if it's something I want to do. Right now, I don't want to coach right now, but I think it's something I would want to do later on.
But you should get a training then, no?
Well, yeah. I think I will. That's some good advice.
Okay. Anyway, so the basketball guys here in the show, of course, 3 minutes to wind down. Of course, to the 4 o'clock mark, we're doing a time check shortly. But we need to get a feel of this Didikay song. This one he calls it Mr. Love. When we come back at the 4 o'clock mark, of course, we'll be giving the basketball guys the opportunity to round off and, of course,
predictions.
do their thing and get their predictions for the basketball games, right?
Right.
Okay. So let's listen to this music from Didikay feat Prince Melody. He calls this one
Mr. Love.
Mr. Love.
Mr. Love.
I came to go, you can't tell.
Alright, young and single. She says she like me, short and simple. I know you get tired, I like to ping too, but drop your iPad, it's time to kindle. There's no time to chill, I came to give thrills and do you like savage. Call me T-Bills, my love na Shayo. She wants a refill, she wants them all night, like saying na vigil. Situation critical, as the two of us they go physical. See us our track step so picture perfect. Situation critical, as the two of us they go. See our soundtrack self so musical, cause my type of is not typical. Let's go. Shawty on this TV, I seem like Shabba. And she calling me Mr. Lover. Say she wanna taste my banana. So she wanna taste my banana. Hey, shawty on this TV, I seem like Shabba. And she calling me Mr. Lover. So she wanna taste my banana. So she wanna taste my banana. Babes, they go front, yo, what's the lowdown? You run the whole time, you have to slow down. But baby, if you find you wanna go down, it's Didikay, that's enough to go round. No fear, he's the fresh fine boy, no boast there. While I whisper my flows up in your ears and your legs start wobbling, oh dear. Oh my dada, fine girl felt like Fanta. Hey, oh Shayo and Baraka, follow me, there is nobody bad. Say oh my dada, fine girl felt like Fanta. Hey, oh Shayo and Baraka, follow me, you have a big.
Well, what's critical at this moment? The guys are happy, of course. What's critical at this moment, man? We got to check out our time right about now. Yeah. Let's do this.
It's
She like me, short and simple. I know you get time, I like to bring too, but drop your iPad, it's time to kindle. There's no time to chill, I came to give thrills. And do you like savage, call me T-Bills. My love na Shayo, she wants a refill, she wants them all night, like saying na vigil. As the two of us they go, I see us on track, sir. A little picture perfect.
Didikay is happy.
Yes.
Didikay, what situation is critical in the NBA? The fixtures. Let's get your predictions. Didikay.
So who's playing?
Okay,
who's
so
playing tonight?
tonight's game we got Orlando Magic versus Jazz.
Magic versus Jazz.
Who you got?
I have the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell.
I'm taking in Magic.
Magic.
I'm taking Magic.
You believe in magic too much.
I know. You believe in jazz too much.
Well, it's pretty much the same thing. Nice one.
Okay, we got the Charlotte Hornets versus the Los Angeles Lakers. I think we know who you got. Lakers.
I have the Hornets actually.
Keep down your.
Kemba is going to drop. Kemba is going to drop 40 on you guys today.
Oh, okay.
Just watch.
Okay.
Who do you have? Lakers, right?
You know already.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the Detroit Pistons versus the Celtics. I got the Detroit Pistons.
I hope
Yeah, we see your Kyrie t-shirt.
I put this t-shirt on today because of this game. So
I don't know.
Celtics have this.
But
Kyrie has this.
It's red, so I think that the Detroit Pistons
Hey,
are gonna
Kyrie,
get Kyrie. A little
Kyrie
messed
chose
up.
red. I'll wear the red. I'll take it. Nike
Detroit
chose red.
Pistons wear
Rather.
red too, so
Or Pistons are blue
and red
and white. Blue and white.
and red.
And a little bit of red.
So I take Celtics by. Sorry, I take Pistons by 15.
You guys are going to lose? Anyways, go on. I know you like to lose.
Then we got the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Houston Rockets.
Ooh.
It's an easy game.
Yeah, that's easy. Rockets on fire.
Rockets.
Yeah, Rockets on fire right now. After they smoke LeBron James.
We got San Antonio Spurs versus the Buffalo Bills. Oh, sorry. That's the Chicago Bulls.
Come on, man. The Spurs are winning that game easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
I got the Spurs.
When the Bulls don't want to work out.
And then we got two more games. The Phoenix Suns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Easy game.
Man, the Wolves are going to eat.
The Suns did almost win 2 games. They won 1, but they almost won 2 games.
They won 1 game after 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then last but not least, Thunder coming off an L against the Denver Nuggets.
Look,
Against
who are they
the
playing
Los
tonight?
Angeles Clippers. Both teams right now seem to be struggling, so I'm just gonna go with the better team, which is the OKC Thunder.
Oh, you weren't biased this time. Wow.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I'm not.
You're not
I'm
hating.
usually not biased.
You're not a hater usually.
I think we all have a little bias in this.
Yeah.
so I'm
Okay. See,
honest.
I'm not biased.
Okay,
Kobe's
there
just
you
the greatest player ever. He's a god. Like Kobe's not even. He's a god.
go. I know.
But anyway, Westbrook is winning this game. We don't lose back to back. So OKC has that. And I'll wear my OKC shirt tomorrow. But yeah, I think that's about
Yeah.
it. You know, Ifyok has been very blasphemous
Yeah,
today.
very Ethiopish.
Yes. And but yeah, it's been great.
Of course, it has to be great.
And of course, I won every debate.
Kiki, thank you.
Are you sure?
I won every debate.
Tell your listeners which club, which European League do you follow, and which club do you support?
In the Premier League.
Yeah, the Premier League.
Okay, so because
It could be Italia.
because I was in their
League.
because I was in their city,
Yeah.
Manchester United.
This
Yeah.
guy just.
Tomorrow, okay, let me put you on the spot before I come to you. If you're
Ooh.
Liverpool, Manchester United, you take the day.
Am I you? Of course, yeah.
At Anfield.
Yeah.
At
oh,
Anfield. Like seriously?
You know what?
Like
Manchester going to win that
seriously?
game.
With the form of Liverpool. Liverpool are in the form of their life, you should know that.
Nah.
Compared
does,
to
he
Manchester
does.
United.
It doesn't matter.
Don't forget
For-
they're on
form
top of
is
the
temporary.
table. They took over last weekend.
Form is temporary. So what happened
Kiki.
now?
They're on top of the table.
Can I say something?
Okay,
of
so
course,
so-
pending now. Of course, the game between Manchester City and Everton.
Yeah.
Ended, yeah.
Can I,
Okay, if you're here.
Actually, in the Premier League, I do have a team, and surprising enough, you know, it's a team that believes in something that I believe in. You know, never walking alone, and they also have the most.
You guys are going to walk alone into
most
this era.
Champions League
Liverpool
trophies.
fans say.
So I expected them to come out on top and come strong this season. Klopp is one of the top football coaches, and I see them beating Manchester by handicap.
But let me. Even,
I like that.
let me
Handicap.
add- don't mind this guy. Let me even just add, like, the atmosphere in the stadium is going to be crazy because
Yeah.
there's. Okay, I know that there's the intercity rivalry between Man City and Man U.
Yeah.
But I've been to a Man U Liverpool game and it gets to a point where it's actually unsafe.
Yeah.
Like the fans are crazy, especially when Liverpool fans come around. So and I think it's the same when Man U goes there. I've never been to Anfield, so I don't know.
Sure.
But I think it's going to be like that energy, that hatred the fans have for each other. It gives for a great atmosphere.
Great game.
Okay, guys. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Kiki.
Basketball.
Thank you.
Done and dusted. Thank you, guys.
Yes, and it's been Ifyok and Didikay, aka Didikunkum. Best thing since Ekpan before.
Definitely we'll be having a feel of your song now, Mr. Lover Boy. Okay, but before we take a break, yes, so apples they don't show. Instead of being out for them now, they don't show. They don't show nothing. Big ups to apples, of course. But let's tell you that in the English Premier League, Manchester City, yes, of course, their game against Everton has ended. Yeah. And guess what? He ended 3-1. Yeah, 3-1. That game did end goals. Of course, a brace from Gabriel Jesus. And of course, Raheem Sterling getting the third goal for Manchester
Wow,
City.
you said Jesus.
Jesus, yeah.
I'm so impressed.
Jesus, yeah.
You didn't say Jesus.
Ah! Didikay, oh yeah, come on, go.
Let's bounce, Abby.
Okay, yes, let's bounce. But of course, Everton